Welcome to DRRGR, where today we are looking at a recent indie game released on May 27th of 2015. And you know, just because of the title of this game, I have brought one of my cats down in the recording area to help me film. So judging by the name, this game just has to be interesting. Let's check it out. So open the main menu from Steam, and you are granted with a main menu with several options. We have objective mode for playing a mode where you actually have a goal, and litter box mode for free play, as in no goals. A collection option to view everything that you have unlocked, as well as stats, an options menu for selecting options, and of course the credits. I recommend that you watch the credits all the way through. It may or may not give you an achievement, and I wouldn't spoil that for you. Most of the footage for this review focuses on the objective mode, as that is what gave a number of the achievements. So as you can see here, the main objective of the game is to knock over objects. Sounds simple, right? Well, you would be partially right, except that there are specific goals that you want to meet here in objective mode. For example, if you knock over a certain number of objects, as indicated by the object's number in the upper left corner, you get a bonus. It is worth noting that the time limit and object counter in the upper left as well. You want to get that amount of objects in that time limit, otherwise you cannot continue and have to start over. This game is not one of those kind that you can save your progress directly. It is more like an arcade game in that fashion. Come to think of it, this is like a fun arcade game to begin with. So continuing on the subject of gameplay, each time that you start objective or litter box mode, you start with a score of 0 and continue to get a higher score. There are leaderboards for litter box mode, and I've never even gotten close to it no matter how much time I've spent on this game, which at this moment is about 250 hours. Now, since we were on the subject of unlockables within the game, I feel like this is the perfect time to mention photos. As you may see on the wall as this footage goes by, there is a number of photos on the wall. After you knock these down, these will get added to the collection that you can view from that magical option in the main menu. These photos will eventually lead to achievements, including one for getting 200 photos. This is a major point of the game for me, as I love to have achievements and unlockables to collect within the game. Because, you know, if you've ever played a game with achievements, it really does give you that opportunity to keep on going. You know, it gives you the feel of the importance of doing these things. So you can get cats for the various achievements that you can play, and that you can play within the game as well, and this gives an extra incentive to play the game further. One thing that aids in replay value is that each level is procedurally generated. As in each time that you play the level, you'll get a different set of objects, and really a different layout to begin with. I have noticed that this will occasionally come up with a level that cannot be solved. I have been screwed into a corner due to that. But that is not to say that it isn't fun. You can get achievements from doing pretty much anything, and there are 32 of them. There are at least 5 achievements that are hidden, and I recommend that you either have a lot of time on your hands to get them, or you can do with what some logical humans would do and look it up on the community guides. Which I will note, those community guides are very important and will help you out a whole lot when you're trying to find things out. I mean, there are several guides to the achievements that are up there already. I mean, you can also get upgrades for your cat throughout the levels, and these will help in ways that you will immediately notice. Keep in mind though, your upgrades reset after each game. It is meant to be sort of like an arcade game in this way. You can also get power-ups and such cool items for random events that may occur within a level, such as a power outage, catching a laser pointer, or even capturing a mouse. It always helps to do these different objects, and you can even get achievements for most of this stuff. One thing that you may notice that might be haunting you is how repetitive the gameplay seems at times. I should mention right now that this game is not for everyone. There is really a specific audience that would not like this game, and some that even think it's a stupid concept. I really learned this by reading all the Steam community reviews on there, and I will say that a majority of them are just awful. They obviously did not see what the main purpose of this game is. So as I can definitely say, I say that I completely disagree from these statements to a major degree. Although this could be a biased opinion, I play games from nearly every genre, from hidden picture to first-person shooter. I have to say that this is one of my favorite games, and definitely one of the best experiences that I've had this year. There are, of course, several variations within the game as well, such as the Super Mario Cat level in objective mode, in which you have to knock down objects based upon a shopping list. Well, you can unlock the supermarket level in litter box mode as well. It seemed to really slow down the game since it had to keep on drawing crap tons and crap tons of objects. I will note that my system is relatively modern, as in I built it in March with a AMD R9 280X and a Core i7, a 8-core model. So my system is by no means underpowered for this game. Now the supermarket and museum levels unlock achievements and cats with an objective mode as well, and they are simple to complete as long as you're willing to do trial and error to find out where things are at. Even with the goal of this game, which originally sounded like a trippy concept, I must admit that I am addicted to this game. I would like to thank the original designer of this game, Chris Chung, as I have 2 cats, and I would have never imagined the ability to play in a cat's perspective like this. I should also note that if it wasn't for Clint Bazinger from Lazy Game Reviews, and the fact that his cat was going to be in the game, I probably would have never heard of it, much less purchased it at the time. The game is also very relaxing, and I'm happy to say it helped me make it through finals week in school, which is really when I did the majority of the footage for this review. Whether it is the perspective or just the overall fun factor within this game, I have to say I'm addicted to it, and I must recommend it. I bought it on launch day, which I almost never do, so I got the game for $8.99. The game normally retails for $10, and I feel like this is the perfect price point for a game of this scope. Sure, I am expecting some major disagreements, but I have to say that this is a great price for me. If you are unsure about purchasing this game, just wait until it goes on sale and try it out. I promise you will not be disappointed. If you fall into that proper genre, of course. So just a bit of a tip, clear your mind before you play this game, as it is really mindless fun. Catlateral Damage takes you into a cat's perspective, as mentioned earlier. And the game has some pretty colorful 3D graphics, but I should mention that if you suffer from epilepsy or anything like that in any way, I do recommend that you definitely see a doctor before you play this game, as there are some sections that may trigger some issues for you. And Chris Chung, if you're listening, I have to say, great job on this video and have a nice day, but also let's see if we can get some more cats in there, like my cats. So if you like this review, you may want to check out other reviews on my YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe, whatever that is nowadays. I mean, it practically means nothing. If you would like to contribute to helping this show grow, you can always check out my Patreon page in the video description, in which you can donate per month now. It used to be per review. And if you donate, you get the normal perks like videos 2 days earlier than everybody else. There are also different rewards available there. I should also mention that if you are social in any way, you can check out my Facebook page in the video description as well. Thank you for watching, fellow cat lovers, and have a nice day.